back to episode 2, where we try to rank which country has the best flag.
Let's go!
Okay, so on the last episode, our country, Brazil, took first place for having the best school lunch.
Congratulations!
How do you feel?
I mean, amazing. But I knew it. Come on.
You knew it.
Brazil's so good. No, but I had a feeling because Brazilian food is delicious. And usually, like, when I make my friends try it, they always, like, fall in love with it.
You're confident you can win again?
Yes. Okay. I've got the whole PPT in my mind. It's happening here already. I am ready.
Okay.
We'll see about that. The advantage of winning from last time is that you get to choose your own seat. Is there a seat you would like to take?
I'll take Saki's seat. Okay.
Oh.
Saki, you've been downgraded.
Yeah.
That doesn't make sense. Why am I the last?
Why was I the last?
Hi guys.
I didn't know we have a ranking here. You know?
Exactly. That is mean of you.
How does it feel to be seated next to me?
Suddenly different program, right?
Now I feel like I'm part of the group. You see, like, you felt.
Yeah, right? I don't feel like I told.
It's my turn. So what's the topic for today?
Today's topic is the best place to travel.
I think like India would win on this topic, like 100%.
Whoa.
So I mean, yeah, it's a big country. Like we will see. We should be friends. We have a lot of Turkish culture, you know.
It's right.
Yeah, exactly. Hey, I'm like the melting pot of all cultures. Come on.
Okay.
I mean,
Okay.
Brazil is literally that.
Okay.
I think the States too. Yeah.
So it's gonna be a tough competition.
Minsun, you seem very confident with India. So why don't you sort of start us off?
I mean, where should I start? Like India is like such a huge country, so we have like deserts, we got like ice mountains, we got rivers and lakes and oceans. We literally own a part of the ocean, so.
Isn't India like really famous for the Ganges 문명?
Yeah, India is like one of the oldest civilizations in the world. It started with the Indus Valley. Actually, Ganges is not the river that India started with. It was a river called Sindhu. So like the Sindhu became Hindu at some point. Hinduism is not even an Indian word, to be honest. When someone says I'm Hindu, it literally means I'm Indian. So yeah, like India is like one of the oldest civilizations in the world. I would take like few examples as like the northern east. Wow. You know Darjeeling tea, has everyone heard of that? Yeah, that's from like India.
Oh, okay.
So that, and if you go to like the northwest Rajasthan, you have a lot of old castles which were influenced by like Mughal cultures and stuff. You go to Goa, which is like India and Portuguese mixed, so you have a lot of churches, and it's basically like Vegas. Honorable mention, I would say a place called Ellora. So it is in Maharashtra. It has over 600 temples in form of caves. The most important part of it is like it's a monolithic sculpture, which means it's built by one block. So they started on top of the mountain and chiseled it way down. And no one knows who built it when they built it. So it could be as old as history. Yeah. Who can beat that? I have like the oldest civilization.
I think no one.
She came prepared.
I can give you a 10-hour lecture about
I
India.
can miss like the Turkey is the only one country in the world like that. We had Asia and Europe side both. Across, you're in Asia. This side, you're in Europe. Like that.
그 아까 그 모스크 얘기 나와서 그런데 마야 소피아 성당이 되게 유명하잖아요.
네, 맞아요.
그죠?
그리고 거기서도 종이가 믹스한 거 보여줄 수가 있어요. 이거 원래 옛 오스만축 종이는 가톨릭 성당으로 있었는데 오스만축 와서 모스크로 바뀌는 거죠. 그래서 줄도 historical meaning 있는 거니까 꼭 가야 되고 진짜 완전 예쁘게 You can go to like Cappadocia, also one of the you have to visit there actually. There's balloons and also plus historical stuff everywhere.
But I also heard that for the Blue Mosque, when they were building it, they misheard this description of, and they actually put 7 there.
Wow!
Wow!
How do you know that? Yeah, it's true. It's a fun historical things about Turkey too.
그 카파도키아도 재밌는 거 많다고 들었는데 혹시?
완전 재밌는 거 많이 있고 그리고 예쁜 뷰 같은 거도 있고 그래서 한국 사람들도 튀르키예로 가면 거기 꼭 보여주고 싶은 곳인 것 같아요. 카파도키아 근처에도 파묵칼레 있어요.
파묵칼레.
파묵칼레 약간 온천이.
온천.
I think Turkey is great. Like I cannot explain how much it's beautiful. But what about Brazil?
I mean, Brazil is amazing. We already saw that in the previous video because when we're talking about food, it's great. We know that already. But if we're talking about other interesting facts, well, first of all, did you guys know that Brazil still has like a royal family?
Oh,
Really?
Yeah. It's in a city close to Rio, and they actually still have taxes, so you pay a tax to give to the royal family in that city. And that city is filled with like very like historical buildings, so it's really nice. It's like up in the mountains. And speaking about architecture, there are also like many other cities that have very interesting places to visit, like Brasilia, which is our capital, fully like designed by an architect and then built. And meanwhile, most cities are, they grow organically. For example, for Germany, did you know that in Blumenau, which is a city in the south of Brazil, they have the biggest Oktoberfest outside of Germany?
No, I didn't know.
Yeah.
Is it in cooperation with Germany? Or?
We have a lot of German immigrants in that area.
I didn't know.
Yeah. And for Japanese, it's the biggest Japanese community outside of Japan.
오.
Really?
Oh.
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Damn.
We have a lot of Japanese festivals too.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
We have a Japanese day in Germany.
What?
Yeah, so like
What are you gonna do then?
we have a river, and then next to the river we do like a Japanese day, and then they sell some takoyaki and some merchandise from Japan, and then we have a lot of Japanese restaurants as well.
Wow.
There are a lot of Japanese people in Germany, and Korean as well.
오.
They all play soccer.
I know that. I know.
Pretty nice.
For us, it's more like Japanese people, they do like traditional Indian dances or songs, and Indian people do traditional Japanese dances or songs. We also have a Korean.
Wow.
There's a lot of like Koreans that sing like Indian music.
Oh, it's like a crossover.
오.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
What
interesting.
about like I know Japan has this samba.
삼바.
Samba de Janeiro.
Yeah, we do.
It was my dream when I was in high school.
Samba.
I mean, you should still go. It's so fun.
Yeah, but as I know, it's more like the popular in like 10 years ago or something. No? Or I was more interested 10 years ago.
It's still super popular, and there are two parts of it. There is the competition where the people go and dance and you see the big performances. But there's also like the popular carnival, which happens on the streets, and pretty much people just go to the streets. Everything like closes because there's so much people. Then you have cars play music and people dance and drink and have fun.
You should go as a group and
It's so fun. It's fun. And we have Jesus.
What?
오.
Wow.
Yeah. I'll beat that, Japan.
Why are you so mean?
Wait.
Yeah, well. 국제적으로 일본이 되게 사람들이 일본을 많이 사랑하는 것 같아요. 일본 애니메이션 문화도 되게 굉장히 유명하고 네, 그리고 또 사람이 친절하잖아요. 그래서 일본 오시면은 뭐 번역 같은 것도 많이 해놓고 있고 그리고 또 대표적인 것도 좀 길 좀 알려주세요 하면은 데려다 주시잖아요. 일본 분들은 그만큼 조금 마인드가 조금 더 열려 있다. 그리고 안전해요. 네.
That I like.
So what about Brazil? It's like it's a safe place.
I mean, it depends where you are. Right? There's some places that are safe.
Some. Oh, okay.
It really depends on like the state, like the city I come from is in the countryside of São Paulo, and it's one of the safest cities from that region. It's pretty safe. Meanwhile, like you have cities like São Paulo or Rio that are definitely not the safest places.
I mean, I think you can say that for like every country. Like
that's true.
there are certain areas that are safe, and there are certain areas that
Yeah.
you sort of need to be sort of more cautious in certain like areas. So.
그리고 또 일본 오시면 알겠지만은 일본 전통에 대해서 굉장히 중요하게 생각하고 있고 그런 건물들이 되게 많다 보니까 이런 것도 되게 재미인 것 같고 그리고 또 건물들이 홋카이도 쪽에 가시면은 또 눈이 많이 오기 때문에 건물이 뭐 만드는 게 조금 다르다고 하기에는 제가 좀 자세히 잘 모르겠지만 아무튼 그런 조그만한 차이가 좀 있고 네 그리고 음식 맛있죠 일본은. 네.
So can anyone explain the difference between Korean and Japanese temples?
그 아까 말했듯이 일본 측 그 홋카이도 쪽에서는 눈이 많이 오다 보니까 지붕이 눈이 내릴 수 있게 좀 가파르게 지어져 있는 반면에 한국은 조금 더 완만하게 좀 되어 있는 것 같아요. 뭔가 눈도 자주 안 내리고 하다 보니까 그런 부분에서 조금 차이가 있지 않나.
You can see the clear difference. Kunsan, there's a temple that was built in a Japanese colonial period. If you see like other temples in Korea, it's very, like he said, it isn't that steep, the roof, but since the temple in Kunsan was built in a colonial period, that temple especially has this very steep, pointed roof. That's some like a fun little difference you can see.
That's right.
Well, that's interesting. Can you explain more about Korea?
Of course. I think, the fact that everyone's here in South Korea, that in and of itself sort of says a lot about how great Korea is. And we have our cuisine is amazing. The safety,
You know.
그리고 또 역사적으로 또 관심 있으신 분은 약간 부여랑 경주 쪽이 되게 유명한데 그래가지고 또 한번 기회가 된다면 try.
오케이. 혹시 경주에 대한 별명이 또 있지 않아요?
오 맞아요. 어떻게 하셨어요?
어디서 읽어본 것 같아요. 저는 시골 많이 가가지고.
들린 것 같아.
그래서 전 충청도 사람이에요.
오
네.
사투리.
네네. 전 사투리 써요.
그 천년의 수도라는 별명이 있습니다. 네.
삼국을 신라라는 곳이 하나로 통일을 해서 이제 1000년 동안 수도가 되어 있었거든요. 근데 그 자리가 이제 바로 경주.
And K-pop.
왜? They won. 이겼어요. They won. And K-dramas and
They're idols. Literally.
Oh yeah, come to Korea is them.
Hey,
Yeah, it's them.
you're idol.
Exactly. 한국에 오는 이유 여기 에이트턴.
근데 각 나라의 음악들 사실 너무 다
맞아요.
좋죠. J-pop도 너무 좋고, pop itself is very.
근데 요즘에 책이 like in the world K-pop 완전
Yeah,
전 세계에서는
it's
진짜
very global.
대박이에요. 독일에서 에이턴 팬이 있어요.
진짜요?
진짜요?
감사합니다.
그러면은 독일도 한 번만 소개해주세요.
독일도 일단 역사 많은 나라고요. 그래서 독일에서는 캐슬 몇천 개 넘어요. 그래서 그 디즈니 보셨죠? 디즈니 영화들 다 좋아하잖아요. 미국 건데 이제 노이슈와인슈타인 뮌헨에 있는 캐슬이 이렇게 해서 그래서 그 디즈니 로고 만든 거예요. 그만큼은 독일 캐슬은 유명하고 그 진짜 신기한 거는 제가 다녔던 학교도 그래서 다른 건물도 되게 오래된 건물이 이렇게 뭐 써 있어요. 1569년에 생겼다. 저희 학교는 모르겠어요. 1700인가 1800에 생겼던 학교여가지고 다 되게 이렇게 역사 많은 오래된 건물들 되게 많고요. 그리고 솔직히 각 지역마다 독일도 한국이랑 비슷하게 그 뭔가 매력이 다 달라요. 예를 들어서 이제 음악 좋아한다, 모델 좋아한다, 인플루엔서, 패션 좋아한다 가면은 무조건 베를린 가야 되고요. 그래서 베를린도 브란덴부르크 터라고 하고 그 문 있잖아요. 되게 유명한 문. 그리고 이제 뭐 서쪽에 가면은 이제 거기서 또 프랑크푸르트 같은 경우에는 회사들 많고 서울 느낌이에요. 솔직히 프랑크푸르트는. 이제 뮌헨 가면은 거기서 산도 있고 등산도 할 수 있고 바다도 있고 당연히 엄청 유명한 맥주 좋아하시면은 옥토버 페스트도 있어요.
와, I know.
옥토버 페스트. 맥주 1리터 이렇게 나와가지고 이렇게. 그리고 솔직히 독일 좋은 이유가 이제 유럽 완전 가운데 있잖아요, 센터에. 그래서 스페인 가고 싶으면 차 타고 스페인 갈 수 있고 네덜란드 가고 싶으면 1시간 30분인가? 네덜란드? 저희 살고 있는 30분만 타고 다른 나라 갈 수 있는 바로 독일이고. 그리고 까먹지 말고 분데스리가 축구 유명한 나라. 여러분 다 하리보 좋아하시죠? 하리보는 만든 나라 어디예요?
여기 잘한다.
그리고 자동차, 벤츠, 아우디, BMW.
맞네.
폭스바겐.
네, 볼크스와겐 맞아요. 국내 차고요. 그래서 차도 되게 유명한 거. 그리고 아마 집에서 여러분 쓴 프라이팬, 냄비, 드라이기,
프라이팬, 냄비까지.
커피봇, 필립스나 이런 거는 다 독일 거예요.
그거 말씀하시면 일본도 많은데.
그러니까.
일본 제국
비싼
사네. 아마 지금 촬영 그것들도 손이 있고.
손이.
캐논.
아,
근데 진짜 많다.
독일 약간
독일.
뭔가 기계나 이런 거 잘 만든 나라인 것 같아.
Am I the last one?
Yeah.
So what do you have?
Okay, well, the US, I think it's pretty unique because it's a very diverse country, so you can experience a lot of different cultures and also a lot of different nature and landscapes. Like, there's a lot of different things to do depending on your interests. So if you like winter sports, I think Utah, Colorado are really great. You can go skiing, snowboarding. There's a lot of really nice beaches, and they're different depending on the state too. I really like Cape Cod because I'm from Massachusetts, but you can also go to California and Florida. Camping is really popular too. I know it's kind of known for the pop culture and maybe some big cities like New York, but it's really a nature-driven country, I think.
So like basically there's like so many states in America. It's basically like each country because, you know, it's so different in states. And I heard they have like flags for each state as well. Is that true?
Yeah, it's true. I think that's what makes it pretty unique. Each state also has their own kind of cuisine. The South is known for really good like barbecue, Southern food. On the East Coast, we have lobster. And yeah, every state has different kinds of food, different culture, and even accents are very different. Yeah, I'm from close to Boston, and the accent is really thick. I lost it, but it's pretty cool. You can experience a lot in the States.
I think that comes with being a really big country, because that happens in Brazil as well.
It's huge.
Like you have like different cultures inside one,
Yeah.
like an only country. So it's
In that case, India too, we have different languages.
Yeah, that's
We have 1,699 languages.
Wow.
Wow.
It's crazy.
We have food and culture, and even we look different. Northeastern look literally like Korean or Chinese. So, yeah.
Germany only has different accents like Korea, like different dialects, saturis.
I said we call some.
근데 이거는 나페하네 되게. 한국이 이길 수밖에 없는.
Okay, the votes are in. I don't even have to calculate the points.
It's either India or Brazil, I think. 일단.
Okay, so before you do,
예, 잠깐만.
With this group.
once again, congratulations, Brazil.
Really?
Yes.
How?
Wow.
I knew it.
1, 2, 3 people put you as number 1.
Whoa.
And then
Who was
3
it?
people put you as number 2.
That's
Okay. Who's the other person? Where did they put us?
Wow, no way.
crazy.
Guys, I told you. What can I say?
Brazil
What can I
is
say?
the best.
You can place people where you say.
Wow. Okay.
대박.
You make
피디님
the
역할을.
seating chart.
Yeah.
So how does it feel to win?
Second time.
Second time, nothing. You know,
I knew.
What is this?
I knew it happened.
No, it feels great. But I'm like, I love Brazil, so I'm happy that you guys saw how beautiful and interesting Brazil is and would want to go and visit. So it makes me happy.
Right.
Congratulations.